Just like the winter season, spring has its wonders and its not so great experiences that depend upon the perspective we are choosing to use. In Canada, it is a season with unpredictable weather. We can have sunshine, rain, and snow all in the same day. Some days are cold with a dreary overcast sky, while others can be filled with sunshine and even sun showers. Then, to add to the unpredictable weather, in some parts of the country there are tornadoes that wreak havoc and destruction, and in other parts of the country hurricane season can start in late spring. Often the grass is brown until there is enough snow melted or rain and sun to allow new growth to finally appear. Gardens typically can't be planted in the spring until late May because snow and frigid frost-filled mornings will freeze the ground or new growth. When the weather warms, trees will often start budding with new growth, and flowers will break through the ground and bloom in their own unique and beautiful ways. Animals and birds will return to their warmer weather homes and bless us with their songs and playful presence. The days become longer and we start opening our homes to let fresh air in and spending more time outdoors and making plans for the summer months. Often when spring arrives, there is an urgency to get moving it once again. And if the weather isn't working in our favor for what is planned outside, then many are often impatient and find themselves annoyed at the inconvenience. Timing for planting new seeds, praying for the right combination of sun and rain, and hoping to see the resulting growth is the life for many that live off the land. When reflecting upon the quantum spring season and how it relates to nature's spring, it isn't far off from what we experience and the feelings we have in any moment. The quantum spring season is a time of intense healing where we are healing our emotional well-being through massive amounts of love and nurturing. The days can seem dreary and filled with overcast skies if we are avoiding the emotions, creating opportunities where we close ourselves off and enter a depression. The quantum spring can have great days filled with sunshine where we are active and empowered with positive thoughts helping us move forward. Then there are days where the emotions bring unpredictable moments for our growth. In these moments, we can be happy and in flow, and then emotions start coming to the surface, much like rain, or we freeze like a sudden snowstorm. The high winds of a tornado and hurricane represent the words and thoughts that are expressed in harsh ways towards others as we feel all the emotions we have faced for healing. The quantum spring season can have some uncomfortable moments when we aren't facing the emotions as they arise. We can find ourselves in flow and then stop suddenly by a healing moment. We can be impatient and try to avoid it, but the resistance will become stronger and we won't see the new growth of the seeds we planted earlier in the season. For our seeds to break through the ground, we need to nurture them, allow the emotions to flow and heal so the loving energy within us can help support the growth once again. Just as we delay planting seeds with the expectations that bad weather will harm the plants, we can find ourselves self-sabotaging our progress by delaying our actions. We can also find ourselves being protective of people or things in times of harsh emotional experiences, but there is a loving energy surrounding us and supporting us through these moments, helping us to learn different perspectives. Spring is a time of emotional healing, growth, development, and a sign of a new day. It is new beginnings, joy, love, rebirth, new creations, and new visions for our life. This quantum spring season is where gifts are received, lessons are learned, questions are answered, and we continue to receive guidance and support when we allow ourselves to heal the emotions we are being asked to heal. Emotions feed our thoughts and actions when we aren't consciously aware of why we are feeling what we are feeling. While the emotions can become stuck energy, the chakras will never be stuck within the spring or eastern position. Depending upon the situation and how you react to the emotions, the energy will land within either your mental well-being and send you through another quantum winter season, or it will move you towards a quantum autumn season, where you will find yourself reacting to the energy stuck within your physical body. Repeated mental loops can be hard on the psyche, but necessary when we aren't learning the wisdom to help us truly transform and heal those thoughts and emotions. If you find yourself in this situation, look within the place of no thing, the place where you set aside your own expectations and enter in a loving cocoon energy where it helps you see what you were being asked to see, hear what you're being asked to hear without self-judgment. And then you ask for the wisdom in those moments that you have missed through this experience. As for the energy landing in our physical body, I see this repeatedly in my practice as a Reiki master healer. Society has trained us to not trust our emotions, to avoid them and discount them as frivolous. However, the emotions are the signs that healing is needed. When they arise, we are meant to pause for reflection so we can take in the situation. It is in this moment of reflection that guidance on a different perspective is possible. There are times when past life energy that I wasn't consciously aware of flows into my quantum spring season, and I will find myself starting to react to situations. When I pause to explore why I'm feeling this way, the brain wants to tell me the person is trying to control me, and I want to defend myself. I'm back into my winter season. Knowing this person and how they typically are, I assess if this is true or is there a different perspective. If I allow myself to explore in this way within the place of no thing, I will discover the past life knowledge and the energy trying to be released and healed. This healing transformation then springs me forward to the spring where I can receive the lessons I needed to learn or the gifts waiting for me to receive. If I discount the emotions as silly because the person isn't typically a controlling person, or discount the emotions by chalking it up as the person being an asshole, then I will move into the quantum autumn season and will soon find my body holding energy that wasn't there previously. Aches and pains will show up without any logical reason, and I will find myself reacting to situations with these same emotional symptoms and thought patterns until I walk myself through the transformative healing process of my quantum autumn season. Before we talk about the quantum autumn season, I want to remind you that there is more within the quantum spring season than moving us through transformation, either mentally or physically. The quantum spring season also helps us appreciate the journey we are on, planting new seeds and see the potential of life worth living. However, we must practice being in those moments as well by using the same pausing to reflect method discussed earlier. Just as we should pause to take in the situation when things aren't going well, why not do this when things are going well? After all, these are the moments we need to create more of so we can live a life worth living. So when you are feeling joy, happiness, and feeling in flow with your energies, take it in and appreciate how it happened, what is happening, and what it feels like emotionally. When we are in the transformative period of the quantum spring season, it is filled with peace, joy, happiness, and feelings of abundant love. These are the moments where I will commune with the divine and ask all the questions so I can learn what I'm being asked to learn. If there is one thing I've learned, it is to do this efficiently with as many questions as I need to fully understand. I take the space I need to fully be the person I'm meant to be at that moment. I've learned that the divine loves to give knowledge and loves to help us expand and grow. In this spring season, we have the universal knowledge at our fingertips. Why not soak in everything you need to move you forward?